Warwick celebrates a night of the arts and sciences. Students attend Junior Prom, and video students produce their own late-night program. All that and more coming up on this episode of Wildcat News. Welcome to the final episode of Wildcat News for the 2018 and 2019 school year. I'm your host, Jenna Polson. Let's get right into the news. Last month, Warwick hosted its annual STEAM fair, bringing science and art together for a night of fun. Here isn't Eddie McCarthy with the story.
The STEAM fair has been part of the high school for a few years now. The goal of the night is to allow students to show off the different art pieces, science projects, and engineering marvels.
What brought me to the STEM fair was the art, the whimsy, the science, just intellectuals getting together and creating something wonderful.
That night, students had the opportunity to not just exhibit their projects, but to learn about other topics as well.
I came to the STEM fair because I think science is an integral part of a student's learning in life, and that working in science in such a field like this, it can really help a student learn and move forward in life.
Students are given the opportunity to learn in an open environment away from the classroom. This allows them to be more engaged with the topics they learn.
For 20 years now, we've been running our mad science business in the Hudson Valley and trying to captivate students before they get bored with science. There's not a lot of time in a schedule to teach science in elementary school, although Warwick does it far better than most. So we try to provide extracurricular activities and fun activities that show kids what they can do with science, what there is to be excited about, so they'll have that spark to keep learning.
This event celebrates both the arts and sciences by giving students an outlet to show off the work and learn about the work of their peers.
The STEAM fair is important because it promotes the arts, engineering, science, and all together and hands-on work.
Once again, the STEAM fair was a success. We hope to see you there next year as a visitor or a presenter.
The event was fun for both children and adults, exposing them to the wonders of the arts and sciences. The Warwick Valley High School Library is home to some impressive technology, but it may be lacking one of its most essential materials, books. WVTV asks those who frequent in the library their opinion on its books.
Warwick Valley Central School District recently renovated its library to create a state-of-the-art media center for high school students. Equipped with computers, TVs, classrooms, and a cafe, the media center provides everything needed to study, learn, and work. But somewhere in the renovation, the library may have lost one of its primary functions.
How often do students borrow books?
Well, they certainly don't borrow books as much as they used to, but I do have a core group of readers who do take up books.
I'm a big fan of libraries. They're like one of the few places where you don't need to spend money, and most of the stuff is provided for free. It's a great way to learn and get books that you can't afford. It's a great resource.
But it's certain that Warwick Valley High School Library has less books than those of the 20th century.
Maybe our library could use more books, or maybe more students should read. Back in April, Junior Prom was held and was a fun event for all those who attended. Reporting back from the event is Carissa Crozier.
On April 5th, students were joined at Colonial Mansion for a night to remember, Junior Prom. They were all dressed up for a night full of dancing and good times. The students enjoyed some food and then hit the dance floor. The prom court was announced, which was followed by a slow dance. Junior prom was an unforgettable night for the Warwick High School students.
This event sure looked like fun, and I should know, I was there. Don't go away. More Wildcat news is coming up after the break.
Because of you, I felt hopeless.
Because you said rude things about my work, I started to question my own voice.
I know it was a joke, but it still hurt me.
Because of your negative comments online, I've almost quit doing the one thing that makes me happiest in life.
Because you shared something about me that was private, I felt embarrassed.
Because you said hi to me on the first day of school, I felt included and I knew that I was going to be okay.
Because of you sharing your story with me, I feel comfortable sharing my own.
Because you were there when I was coming out, you helped me regain my confidence.
I'm still here today because of you.
91% of plastic isn't recycled. It takes 500 years for the average size plastic bottle to fully decompose. 9 billion tons of litter is dumped into the world's ocean each year. Change starts with you. Pick up after yourself.
Welcome back to Wildcat News. We have some more stories for you, so stick around. Back in May, the video production classes got to visit NBC studios in New York City. While there, they had a chance to create their own late-night interview. Here's what they came up with.
From New York City, the city that never sleeps. No, really, I haven't slept in a week. And it's on air at NBC Studios with your host, Eddie Late Night McCarthy. And tonight's special guest, Christina Callahan, featuring the 30 Rock Band. I'm Jeffrey Kopp, and here's your host, Eddie McCarthy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So thank you all very much for joining me on this fine night as host of On Air at NBC Studios. Exciting, right? Very exciting. So we're coming to you live from 30 Rockefeller Plaza, where some of my late night idols got their start. We got a terrific show for you guys tonight. But first, say hello to 30 Rock and Roll Band. Really bad. I don't know how to do. Okay, and can you believe this, Jeffrey? From hosted on air at NBC Studios in another 30 seconds. Wow.
Maybe I should make a run for president.
I think you won't.
I think you can do it.
I'd probably settle for a reality show if I were you. On air, so much talent. Behind the scenes, let's give it up for the crew. Yeah, guys, keep going. So excited to bring our first guest. They're starring in a new blockbuster action film being shot right here in New York. Hello, Christina. Great to have you here. How's New York treating you?
It's doing good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Enjoy anything? Anything specific?
No. Well, making my own show, you know.
Oh, that's
Just
cool.
Doing cool things.
So the film sounds incredible. It has a huge budget and filled with A-listers. How'd you land this role, Christina?
Well, I have many people that I can talk to, you know. So,
Oh,
and
same.
my dad works in the business, so yeah.
Oh, you got in. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Sounds like everything is really working out for you now. So I hear you're doing your own stunts too. That's fascinating. What is the craziest stunt you had to do so far?
A backflip and yeah, a backflip.
Just a backflip? You have to,
No.
What'd you have to backflip into? All right, so last time I did that, I woke up in New Orleans. Okay. I also heard you've been filming some noisy action scenes late at night in the Lower East Side. What's the worst complaint you've gotten?
The worst complaint is that it was too loud.
Sounds like a typical morning at my house.
Yeah.
Okay. Your co-star has been in the news a lot lately. It's kind of sketchy. How's it been working with them?
Oh, he is a pretty sketchy guy, so I can't really, probably very, like, secretive. You know?
Sketchy indeed.
Sketchy.
Well, let them know I said my best. I don't want to get on their bad side. On my own bad side. But Christina, we're so lucky to have you here today. What has been your favorite part of the tour?
My favorite part of the tour would have to be the audio and all that stuff, you know, because,
Just the sound.
well, not just the sound, I mean, like, just the thinking of how it works, you know, it's really cool to look at.
Agreed. Honestly, I think my favorite part is doing all this with you guys, right?
But did you make it to the prop room? Because I snuck this in and grabbed this.
Oh, I heard you had sticky fingers. Little goblin hands. Well, I'm glad you love the tour so much. There's so much talent and history in this building. In fact, I just realized I'm sitting at Jimmy's old desk. Can I take this thing? Is that actually true? It's kind of wild. Okay. Can't believe we're out of time already. Wow, okay. You have to come back again and visit with the next movie. Will you do that, Christina?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, sounds good. Thanks for being here. So good to have you here, and thanks for dropping by.
No problem. Anytime for you. But next time I'd like to be on The Tonight Show.
Fair, I'd rather have better guests, but I got stuck with you, so unfortunately.
Thanks, Eddie.
I'd like to thank everybody who made this happen on the air in the studios. Jeffrey Cox, ladies and gentlemen. All the people, the 30 Rock and Roll Band, even though they're incredibly bad. I don't know why they play the cowbell. Thank you, though. And the talent, Christina Callahan, everybody. Give us a CJ Callahan. Thank you very much. Thank you. And our wonderful camera operators, of course, even though they should have been the band. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for visiting. We hope you enjoy the rest of the tour at NBC Studios. I'm Eddie McCarthy. Good night.
That sure looks like a lot of fun, and they seem professional. Thanks to NBC Studios for hosting the video production class. Much like New Year's resolutions, most people create a goal to help themselves improve their life during the upcoming school year. While some people succeed, for others these goals don't always seem to pan out. Let's see how Warwick Valley High School students did with achieving their goals for this school year.
Everybody has a set goal that they hope to achieve by the end of each school year. Today I'll be interviewing high school students to see what their goals were from last year, if they've succeeded, and if they have any new goals for next year.
What goal did you set for yourself this school year?
My goal this school year is to pass all of my Regents exams. To finish all of my homework for all of my classes.
My goal is to pass all my classes.
The goal I set for myself is to go to sleep before midnight.
Were you successful?
Not yet, I haven't taken them yet.
No, I wasn't. I didn't even do any of it.
Yeah, I was.
No, I was not successful.
Do you have another goal for next school year?
Not planning on it.
My goal for the next school year is to complete all my community service hours.
To pass my Regents.
To pass all my classes next year, too.
So there you have it. From WVTV, this is Maddie Butchko signing off.
It seems like a good amount of our students did a great job achieving their set goals for this year. And for those who didn't, hopefully they can succeed with their new goal next year. Well, that's all for this episode of Wildcat News. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel where you'll find more episodes of Wildcat News, as well as our other shows like Short Stack, In the Valley, and that's it. For WVTV, I'm Jenna Polson. Catch you next time.
The first time I met Morris, the door flew open and I got this larger-than-life personality talking at the top of his lungs. Oh man, I totally forgot. Hold on, let me get this for you. So I thought, all right, we're definitely gonna be friends.
Oh, Dapper Leon?
Oh no.
He's the highlight of my week. He's always gregarious at the door. Dana, like it's a surprise.
I've known Mikhail and Jero about 6 months. You don't find many young people that want to be fooling around with us old folks.
I come to the door, drop the food in the fridge, and the coffee is on.
The things that can get you down, he's always like, well, that's how it goes. He gave me some marriage advice right when I got engaged.
I shouldn't have said that. She came in and she said, nobody else knows this but you. We're gonna have a baby. And I thought, oh my gosh.
Despite his vision not being so good, he sees who I am.
He helps put me back in perspective. And then I just feel better.
I said, you guys have no idea how I really truly feel about you.
Doing Meals on Wheels for me is the joy that I look for at the end of my week. I don't feel like I'm volunteering when I'm with Leon.
Drop off a warm meal and get more than you expect. Volunteer at americaletsdolunch.org.
America!
America!
America! Let's do lunch!